Hello and welcome back to Good at Voice with the Tara Sampson Voice Studio. I'm Tara Sampson, and today you will be watching part 2 of my interview with my amazing counselor mother, Lisa Brown. We discuss the advantages of going on campus for your auditions, getting a feel for campus life, versus the advantages of going to Unifieds and knocking out all your auditions in one weekend. Enjoy. Do you think the way we did it was actually going to the schools?
11 of them.
Yes, we went to 11 schools on
in
campus.
January and February.
All over the country. Do you think that now, regardless of pre-screens, just take that out of it for now, had I been invited to all of those schools, would you say it's a better idea to go to Unifieds, or do you think going on campus and actually visiting the school made a significant impact on my choice?
Well, I would never discourage anyone from doing Unifieds. Unifieds are a great way to go about that process. I do think that there are certain benefits to you personally, not just them being able to see you, which yes, I feel there are some, because you're going to the school. Typically, you have a certain number of hours that you're going to be with the people that you're auditioning with, and they have different things that you do. Like when we went to one school, you got to participate in a short version of a fight class. So they get to see you for a lot longer than they see you at Unifieds.
That's true.
They get to see you in different scenarios. Not all of them, but a lot of them. But what I was most comfortable with was that it got you on campus for each of the schools that you were really, truly interested in. And I would say if you are truly interested in school, go to Unifieds, but also go to the school. Because I recall, and I will not name schools, but I recall when we planned our trip, there were a few that you were very, very, very interested in. Mm-hmm. We got to campus, and within an hour, you were feeling like, yeah, I'm not feeling this school. I don't want to go here. There was one that we went to that I said, you're not going here. But for parents out there, I think it's important if you do take your child to a school, pay attention not just to what's going on in musical theater. Pay attention to every part of the campus. The dorms, the campus life, what resources they're going to have, what supports they're going to have.
The size of the campus, I think,
The
is important.
size, the location. Some students want to be in an urban situation. Some students prefer more suburban style.
And I think a lot of parents may not realize just how drastically, especially if you're a parent who may not have gone to college, just how drastically different environments can be.
Very different.
And like where I went, University of Miami, it's like in the kind of the suburbs of Miami, really. And it's not a closed campus, of course, but it's like very clear what is campus, whereas like NYU, they have just buildings throughout all of Manhattan. They may be zipping all around the city, which is great if that's what they want to do and they want to learn how to exist in Manhattan. I think it's great. But if you're really wanting like that traditional feel of a college campus, NYU may not be the best choice for you. It just depends on you as a person and what you're more comfortable with and what you want to get, not just from the program, but from your overall college experience.
Yes. For instance, for the University of Miami, you lived on campus, but then after that, you were a 5 to 10 minute walk from virtually every class. But that's a big difference. And then there's other schools where you may be a 5-minute drive. It's still small.
Like UT is huge.
Yeah.
And, our whole family went to UT, so they would have to take a shuttle if they were going to make it to class on time. So it's just, there's no one that's better. It's just, kind of what do you want?
And how does it feel to you when you're on campus?
I thought I wanted NYU. I thought I want to be in a city. I want to do that. And then as soon as I sort of experienced that, I was like, I don't think this is right for me. I think I'd be much too stressed for this.
You're in a situation like that, you're very anonymous until you're in class. Mm-hmm. The smaller the school, the less anonymous you are, obviously. And then there's those middle schools where, kind of in the middle ground, where as far as the university as a whole is, you're pretty anonymous, but within the department, it's very specific.
Thank you so much for checking out my discussion with my mother regarding on-campus auditions and getting a feel for campus life. Stay tuned. There is a little bit left of this interview with all this juicy information for students and parents alike. And please, if you have any specific questions, comments, or concerns, drop them in that comment section down below. And if I don't know the answer, I'm happy to reach out to my mother and find out from her. And as always, my friends, keep singing.